Okay, I'm just going to call the early good game, try to get this guy confident that he beat us, and then we're going to try to hopefully have a nice comeback. No, he plays the vines. Dude, that is actually so unlucky, guys, that our first game of the video, we face a full air deck when we only have Firecracker for air defense. Man, he has the Evo Zap and Cycle too. That was a nice Electro Spirit. Oh, guys, I think it's over. Bro, the fact that he has Evo Zap and Vines is so bad for us. I'm just gonna try to go in here, try to get something happening, I guess. Wait, he's not playing anything? Hello? Hello? Bro, he goes for such a late Evo Valkyrie. Guys, we actually might be able to just win here. Come on. Nice, we get the hog hit. Let's go. In today's video, I'll show you how I got a 100% win rate to Ultimate Champion with a new version of Hog Rider. So in my video from last season trying to push up to Ultimate Champion, guys, I ended up losing just one single game, and I believe I got like a 97% win rate, which is absolutely terrible. I'm sorry to you guys that I did so bad. But I'm going to try to make it up today, and we're going to try to get a 100% win rate. We're using a new variation of Hog Earthquake, which I believe is the best for the current meta. We have just the Firecracker up in here, and we do also have a pretty interesting change in the fact that we actually took out Log. Okay, the Pekka has a mind of its own, man. That's not on me. That is not on me. But yeah, we do have the Barbaro over the Log here. Alright, he goes for the machine in the back. He might have a Goblin Giant with this, but surprisingly he has no Chef, which is kind of strange. Anyways, guys, as I was saying about the Barbarian Barrel, I think it's actually maybe going to be better than Log in this deck in this specific season. Oh, he has Ewis. But look, guys, the Barbaro is just nice to get like that extra tank down, you know? You just get that extra thing that can tank for you, because when you're playing a Mighty Miner... No, no, no! Oh my gosh, man. Wait, he just Vines on nothing. Okay, honestly, that wasn't that bad, guys. I thought I just kind of threw the game from that, but he would have played the Vines anyways there, so not the end of the world. Wait, please, Hog, go in front. But yeah, guys, Barbaro's nice to have that extra tank. It counters stuff like Furnace pretty nicely. It can help you kill high Goblin Huts, because it not only will kill the Spear Goblins, but it will also just like start swinging on the hut, whereas the Log doesn't really do that much. And yeah, I just love having it to tank for stuff like Ghosts, because when you play Mighty Miner, it's a champion tank, so you can only have one of them on the field at a time, and sometimes that's just not really enough when you're facing a bridge spam type of deck. So it's pretty nice to have Barbaro. But obviously the reach of Barbaro is not that much, guys, so when you play the Barbarian Barrel, you kind of need to have a bit of extra cleanup, and that's why we have the E-Spirit over the Ice Spirit in this deck, which can help you take down stuff like Skelly King abilities and stuff like that. Man, this matchup is normally fine, guys, I believe, but just because he has the Electro Wizard, stuff is looking a little bit sketchy. I'm just going to try to get a nice Evo Cannon. Nice! And guys, Vines is a very popular card right now, but I feel like it's not really the worst thing in the world for Firecracker. It's definitely not a good thing, really, for Firecracker to see this many Vines, but you can deal with it, you know? You can outcycle them first off, and, you know, it's just a 3-for-3 trade. The Vines have a very small range, too, so it's not as annoying as arrows are. So, you know, you can kind of deal with it. I feel like this guy's just not making good pushes right here. He keeps on going for stuff in a bad order. He does get the Vines down, but it didn't even matter because our cannon just does so much damage. That's why I like to have cannon over Tesla in this type of deck, because the DPS of cannon is just insane for only 3 elixir. It does more damage than a Tesla for 1 elixir cheaper, which is kind of crazy. We're just going to go for an Earthquake right here. Maybe Firecracker will splash. Nice, I think it splashes and we take the first win. Oh no, guys, we're actually facing quite a good player. I don't actually know who this is, but I saw his profile and he has some pretty good ladder finishes, so probably a solid player. We do get a nice Firecracker down. We get a little bit of tower damage, but he's going to just get his king up, I'm sure. Wait, he doesn't? Okay, that's pretty good for us that he didn't just get his king up. Alright, he goes for the Mighty Miner in the back. I'm just going to get my own Mighty Miner down. I do kind of like to go opposite lane in this matchup, guys, because when you go opposite lane with the Mighty Miner, I feel like it's more awkward for them to deal with your Mighty Miner than it is for us to deal with his Mighty Miner. Nice, we get some nice tower damage. Wait, what? Who does this guy think he is? Bro, you're not him, I promise you. That's like the silliest prediction I've ever seen. Like, what did he think would happen? Did he think I would Firecracker there, I guess? That was such a funny prediction. Let's just go for the Hog. We get that Earthquake down, which does predict his cannon. Bro, you're not going to get Wall Breakers damage, by the way. I'm not going to let you get even an ounce of damage. Alright, is he going to go for another silly prediction? Vote yes or no in the comment section. And guys, this is completely random, but I do want to say, man, in this meta, there's like the vines, there's the baby dragon evolution and all this annoying stuff. So I do want to say, you have to be very careful with your defenses in this meta, especially against Evo baby dragon, which can just sometimes mess up your interactions a lot by speeding stuff up. So be very careful. And guys, if you do actually buy the pass rail, I would really appreciate it if you use the creator code. And if you want to use my creator code, it is EN77 in any Supercell game. And by the way, guys, I just want to thank you all so much for 500,000 subscribers, man. Just a couple days ago, we hit it, and man, it's kind of crazy to see that we're at such big numbers right now, so thank you guys all so much for that. Okay, wow, this guy just completely butchered the cannon, and he did not really play like a top player. But yeah, good game. We are up against Adam, and he's using the Chef Tower, so man, I hope it's not another Goblin Giant Pekka player, but we'll just have to wait and see right here. He does have the Furnace, which is probably going to mean it is going to be a Goblin Giant deck, but we'll see. We'll see. Could still be a couple things, I suppose. No, it is going to be Goblin Giant. Wow, the E-Spirit actually survived there really nicely. Dang, beautiful firecracker shots right here. He does have the Prince. That is so rough that that killed that. I don't like this too much. I don't like this too much at all, actually. Bro, why are vines so broken, dude? That's right on my tower and it charges. That's like literally one tile away from my tower and it charges. I was about to make a joke. I was like saying like, oh, if this prince charges, I'm gonna do so and so. I was like just gonna joke about it. Like, of course it's not gonna actually charge, right? No, it somehow does. What? That was like a half tile of range that he had from his place to my tower. Oh my god. Okay, yes. How many fire spirits are you gonna spawn? Whew. Guys, it might be over. It might be over unless I really lock in right now. It's looking terrible for us here. I guess I'll pop the ability right here just to force out at least a few elixir, you know? And we can just get this down right on top of the prince. Oh my gosh, not more vines, dude. That's not gonna pull. What? Like what? Guys, we lost. It's over. Our win rate is over. It's done. Bro, that's actually ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. Like, what is that? Like, what? How many boosted interactions can you get in one single game? Like, what? Bro, that is insane, man. Nice, we got a great ability there, just knowing he would probably, you know, go for the vines just as he did. Dude, I'm so upset. How's my win rate about to go to something as dumb as that? And I can't even really go in, I feel like, because whenever I go in, I feel like I'm just going to get punished so badly. Gee whiz, dude. Very nice E-Spirit, though. Nice, okay. We can actually maybe go in on this right side here, just because he played the Prince in the other lane. Nice, he missed the vines! Nice, guys, we get some nice hog damage, man. It could be a time to come back here, hopefully. Wait, why would you go in without the vines, bro? Bro, these players are confusing. Like, what are they doing? What are you doing? Oh my gosh, 2 spear goblins. We cannot let that go. Hog, get one more? Nice, we get one more. Just one more earthquake. One more earthquake after this. Wait, no, that's gonna take it! Nice, what a comeback. Alright, we're in the next match. Up against No Seas Majes. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Mighty Miner in the back. You know, I don't mind Mighty Miner as a starting play. You guys can cycle the Earthquake instead if you want to be a little bit safer, but I actually don't mind Mighty Miner because I feel like, especially with the Barbaril, you're gonna be fine even if they try to spam you with some bridge spam type of cards. You'll probably be just fine. Very nice Earthquake, but 3 skeletons do somehow just escape the Earthquake, man. Oh, nice! He tried to go for the vines, but he went for it a little too late. The vines take like a second to activate, whereas the freeze is kind of a little bit more instantaneous, I would say. We're going to get our hog down in the E-Spirit as well. By the way, guys, I am planning to make a very big hog earthquake guide sometime soon. It'll probably be just on this exact deck, or maybe with log. We'll see which one I decide to do. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit better edited, I guess you could say, than my normal guides. It won't just be like a bunch of games against every deck. It'll actually be showing specific interactions and specific plays you have to make and stuff like that. So yeah, let me know if you guys are interested in me making some more guides, because maybe I will start doing so if I can find a good format for it and you guys like the first guide that I'm probably going to do. It might take a very long time to make, though. I wrote like, dude, I was writing just the words for one game, guys, and just like for a single game, I had to write like 751 words, and I'm going to show like 20 different matchups. So, yeah, this will take a long time. It'll be like a, I don't know, 15,000 word essay. If all of them are the same length as the first game, but we'll see. Nice hog hit right there, man, past the tombstone and the bar barrel. We could just get our skeletons up high. He's playing graveyard, but it is actually kind of nice to have the electro spirit. The bar barrel itself is not that good against graveyard, but I feel like having the electro spirit in this deck might kind of make up for it. Alright, we could maybe get a nice firecracker down on this Inferno Dragon soon, but we'll see though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get this down, try to get a little bit of tower chip, and he does go for the poison, but that's not really gonna help him that much. Ooh, nice, he played the Evo Witch. You know, Barbar's actually pretty nice against Evo Witch, I feel like. It's a good tool to have right here in this matchup. Just gonna get a defensive Earthquake right here on the graveyard. It's always a safe play, you know, just to guarantee you stop things. Ooh, he's getting some RNG right there with the graveyard, but it's fine. We get a Mighty Miner down on one side to distract him, then we just go for the Hog Earthquake on the other side, and... oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, that was a big miss right there. That is a crazy miss. Nice, he goes for the Witch straight up on my Mighty Miner. He literally had no other play. Okay, the Vine's value is insane, though. That was actually kind of insane, Vine's value. My Hog is dead at this point, but it doesn't even matter. He spent a good few elixir there, so it's not too bad for us, actually. Very nice Electro Spirit chaining. We can just go for the Mighty Miner. Okay, wait, this is the only way I lose here is to this Evo Inferno Dragon. Ooh, the Bowler is actually not going to kill my Firecracker, but it died anyways there. Nice, we kill it. Nice. And we make him go for the defensive vines on the other side, which is very nice as well. We can just get our E-Spirit down here. Hopefully we'll chain on all of the skeletons. Nice, clean E-Spirit. Gonna get a Firecracker, and all we need is just one shot and then an Earthquake, and that is a win. Bro, there's actually no way, guys. We're facing one of the best Lava Hound players in the game right now, and we have Hog with only a Firecracker for air defense. Dude, this is so rigged, man. Bro, there's no way for us to beat Hound if he plays well. At least I don't think there should be a way, but we'll see, though. You never know, I suppose. Bro, I'm actually so upset, though. Why are we facing Lava Hound out of anything in the game? He does go for a Tombstone, but we do take it out pretty quickly. Hog does at least get one hit on the tower. I'll take that, you know. Oh, wait, please, E-Spirit. Nice, we pull the Mega Minion back. Okay, that's actually not a bad start for us, man. I think we could just go for a nice Hog here. Oh, the Firecracker's only hitting one Skelly Drag. Oh, now it hit both of them. Wait, let's get a Mighty Miner. And he's going to have to, like, Barbs here, right? But then if he goes for the Barbs, the Firecracker will just get good value. Yeah, I'll take that. Now, guys, the one issue here is that I'm pretty sure he is going to have Vines. Or does he not? Maybe he doesn't. Okay. If he has, like, Fireball, that's a little bit better for us than if he had Vines. Still going to be pretty annoying, though, in this matchup. But, yeah, if he had Vines, that would be a little bit of a better Firecracker counter compared to Fireball. Oh my gosh, he just goes for a random Fireball right there. I mean, I guess he had to. This Hog here should be pretty nice, though. Okay, he gets the Tombstone down. We're going to get a little bit of damage. Yeah, we do get a nice one hit there. And I'm just going to get my Electro Spirit to help us counter the Skelly Drags. Keep our Mighty Miner pretty healthy. He's probably going to have to go for Barbs here because he wasted the Tombstone, so yeah, he has to go for the Barbs, which we can then just ability onto. We can also Firecracker onto as well. Okay, he does go for the Evo Zap, but I'm actually pretty happy with that, guys, because I really did want to get his Evo Zap out of cycle, because that's a really good card in his deck in this matchup, so it's very nice to have that out of cycle. We can actually get a nice Barb Burl up high, guys, and that's a little bit better than a Log, because we get the extra Barb to help us push, whereas with just a Log, we wouldn't really get anything else, right, out of it. Okay, he didn't hit my E-Spirit there. Guys, these E-Spirits are actually kind of chaining nicely on the Skelly Drags, and putting us in a pretty nice spot. What? Oh, thank goodness that's going for my cannon. I thought it got pushed by the Skelly Drag. Wait, that's gonna go for my second cannon, right? Oh, thank goodness, man. You just can't trust the dumb balloon interactions, guys. I think we get our king up here. Yes, man. Guys, if you go for 2 cannons exactly like I just did, you can get your king up. But, you know, the balloon has to get tanked for by something, though, because if it's not being tanked for, the balloon just dies before it gets to your king. But if there's, like, a miner or a lava hound, then you actually get a very nice amount of value. We're gonna go for a second firecracker, and... Okay, what? That did me dirty. That did me freaking dirty. Wait, Mighty Mouter's gonna maybe get a bit of damage here. Get a second cannon down. You know, guys, I feel like our king is actually kind of helping us out a lot here. It's low-key saving me. Dude, this matchup is so hard. But at the same time, Firecracker is really clutch, though. Wait, that's such a bad tombstone. I think he just tried to predict me, guys, but I obviously did not play into it. He goes for a Fireball and a Hog Rider. That's probably not what he wanted to do. We get a very nice bomb right here. He does go in for the Evo Zap, but that's just not a card that he likes to cycle in this matchup. Now, we could just go for a Hog Rider here, guys. We're still not really up ahead much damage at all, which is kind of annoying. Nice! Okay, that Hog just proved me wrong right there. Okay, we just need, like, one more Hog hit and probably a few Earthquakes, maybe, you know, a lucky Firecracker shot, and we might be able to take this one. He's definitely going to Tombstone up high. I'm sure of it. Yeah, he does go for it up high. Once again, a very nice Barbaro. We're just going to get our Firecracker. Come on, get a Hog down before he can, you know, support his Hound very much. Alright, let's get another Firecracker as well. Oh my gosh, guys. Wait, this will be the Evo Cannon of a lifetime. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, everything already died. Everything already died before it had the chance to be the Evo Cannon of the lifetime. But, wait, this is actually going to be close. Oh, that didn't get death damage, luckily. Oh, that's so clutch for us, guys. If that got death damage there, I don't actually know if we would have won. Wait, dude, if that got death damage there, I think we might have just lost, guys. I think him not getting death damage might have just won me this game. Yeah, his balloon we can just pull up high, and I think there's just no time left for him. Man, that was an insane game right there. Our king activation definitely saved us. Alright, if we can win this game against this goofy individual, we are going to be at Ultimate Champion with a 100% win rate, guys. Man, if we get a 100% win rate, make sure to subscribe if you guys enjoyed the video, man, because this is unheard of, man. I always get the singular loss, man. Like, sometimes I get a 100% win rate, but I feel like I always get a 97 or something like that, so... yeah, guys, hopefully we can actually do it. We are facing Bait right now, which is, I guess, interesting. I don't know. We'll see how the Barbaro's going to affect us right here. He does have Prince Bait, actually. I kind of have to play my Barbaro here, to be honest with you guys. Hopefully he doesn't get a really good barrel down. Ooh, that's going to get a lot of damage. You know what? I'm okay with that, guys. It could have been worse. But the Rascals might be a little bit of a pest for us to deal with without the log, but we could still go for Firecrackers and stuff. I am going to set up for the Firecracker in the back right now, guys, because if you just go for Lone Hogs at the bridge in this matchup without any support, you basically give them a free counter push, so that's why we like to, you know, get the Firecracker set up kind of early. He actually does have Rocket, but we still get a Hog hit. Nice! No, Firecracker, please don't get kited by one silly Spear Goblin. Okay, I mean, it's already dead anyways. Come on, man, please, we need this for Ultimate Champion. We need just this one win. Oh, wait, that's a free Firecracker. That's very good. I don't think he even has a Dark Goblin or anything, guys. Okay, Heat-Seeking Missile in the house. I don't know why the Prince does that. Like, when it jumps over their bridge, it kind of just turns into a Heat-Seeking Missile. We do get an Earthquake down. I knew he'd go for something, but wasn't sure if he'd go for something like Rascals or a cheaper card. We do get a nice Firecracker here, though, which is pretty clutch. Then we can just Barbaro for that Juke Barrel. Alright. Man, I swear, guys, they tried to buff Rascals a little while ago by, I believe, decreasing the Rascal girls' damage, but then increasing the boys' damage. But they straight up just nerfed it, man. Like, I've straight up been seeing, like, the same or less Rascals than before after that change. Like, it literally didn't help the card at all. Tell me we're okay. Okay, we're okay. Oh my gosh, that Prince. Bro, that one singular skeleton might have just saved my life, guys. That actually might have just saved my life. Let's go for this here. Let's get a nice Evo Cannon as well, to make sure he can't really do anything. Hog one more. Nice! We get the damage there that we needed. And we get to Ultimate Champion with the 100% win rate.